Hi, Art Dorsch from the Gear Bunker here. Today I'm going to review the 511 RUSH12 backpack. The past couple years when I've been traveling, working, things like that, I usually been running my RUSH24. It's a little bit bigger, the big brother to the 12. But recently I decided that I wanted to scale down the size of my carry-on for airplanes and just moving around in the cities and places like that. So I decided to go with a RUSH12. I just used it recently on 2 trips, one business trip to Miami and on a personal trip over to Europe, to London and Paris. I've had RUSH backpacks for the past few years, never had a problem with them. Always a good product, never an issue. The RUSH12 is a little bit smaller. It's got mall all over it. I got it in black because black usually just fits in wherever you go and doesn't make the mall stand out quite as much. It's got a couple patch panels on the front for your morale patches, business patches, whatever it might be, and a name tape. Has a front pocket here. This is an admin pocket. It has on the front flap, it's got 2 pockets on the front. You could put magazines in there. I usually keep some med gear in one of them. In here I got a SWAT tee, some compressed gauze, some Purell wipes. There's some duct tape in there, gloves. In the other pocket, I've got my solar charger with a 6-foot cable so that if I'm charging up my phone on the airplane, I can run the cable right from my bag, say under the seat, up to where I'm sitting and working. Ziploc bag, if you're going through airport security and you got any liquids or anything like that, toothpaste right in there, it's right in the front, handy. I keep a notebook. About the 4 things that I'm usually looking to have when I'm traveling in my carry-on or just moving throughout the day are the ability to keep my phone charged up and working so that I don't have to stop, be interrupted with whatever is going on. Med gear is probably the next most important thing in case something happens, especially moving through transitional spaces at airports, in public, hotels, wherever I might be. The next thing is light. I've got a couple different modes. Right here in the front in the admin pocket, I usually have my Streamlight stylus. I've been running this for the past year and a half or so, real happy with it. Light, compact, the batteries last a long time. Takes AAAs, so it's really easy to work with. And the last thing is some comfort items, whether it's gloves, a hat, an extra shirt, whatever it might be, some snacks and things like that. Those are usually the 4 things I'm looking to have in my EDC. But back to the pack. So in the admin pocket here, I've got a notebook, pen, a couple extra pens. Like I said, my Streamlight's usually in there. I keep a Ziploc bag. I like the Ziploc bags with the sliders on them, so I don't have to fumble around with trying to find the opening in an emergency. I can keep some breathe for life masks in there. If I'm in an airplane, a building, hotel, and a fire breaks out, I want to be able to access right away. I've also got a couple ready masks in there in case I get caught up in a situation where some chemical agents are being used. Again, it's not the full solution, but it'll get me from where I am to someplace safe and give me a little bit of time to keep breathing. There's also a zipper pocket back here. In here, I usually like to keep my passport, things like that. I keep some SIM cards, usually some gift cards if I'm traveling. Basic stuff like a Visa gift card, Burger King, things like that. Just so if I need to grab something to eat and I'm not carrying a lot of cash on me or I don't want to use my cash, I'll use those. So this is a real good pocket, holds a lot of items, and again, it doesn't stand out too much. There's also a zip pocket on the top here. In here, I'll usually keep some extra cables, a little charger for my phone, so if I'm sitting there and I just need to charge it up, I want something small, again, right there, I need to keep that device up and running so that I can keep doing business and be in contact with people that I need to touch base with. There's compression straps on the side to keep it tight, and on the top, there's a little pocket that's felt lined, and this is where I'll keep my glasses and anything associated with my glasses, eye wipes, things like that, lens cleaners, is all kept right in there. On the back, there's a pocket back here. You can use this for a water bladder. I usually keep a ballistic panel in there. The straps are comfortable, work really good. There's a sternum strap on here, plenty of padding. So again, this thing rides really comfortable. No issues at all with it. The main pocket, or storage area on the pack, when you open it up, it opens clamshell style, which is what I prefer, because again, I like to be able to open up my bag and see everything and access it without trying to dig through it like a top loader or anything like that, or some bags that have a 3/4 zip on them. On the inside are 2 mesh pockets. The top pocket, this is where if I'm going through security, I'll store my wallet. I may throw my phone in there. I've got an extra phone in here and some other little miscellaneous items. In this other mesh pocket, I'll usually keep a couple chem sticks in here. Again, light, being able to see what I'm doing. If the power goes down somewhere, I'm in a building, low light situation. My headlamp is in here. I keep a small survival kit and a life straw in there, just in case, so that I've got them. The main compartment is pretty much wide open. There's a pocket down the bottom here where you can store stuff, maybe a shirt, some extra clothes. Again, Ziploc bag with some snacks in it for when I'm on the road. More med gear, a little bit more in depth than what's in that admin pocket. Chest seals, compressed gauze, gloves, battle dressing, another SWAT tee, CPR mask, some quick clot sponges are in there. Also in there is my GoRuck wire dop kit. Again, extra cables, batteries, rolls of duct tape, some 550 cord, any little items like that I want to have, I can keep organized in here and have them right at hand. The other thing I use is a packing cube. It's got a little Velcro item there, which works really good. I've got a Velcro back cat tourniquet holder. It's a Cat Generation 7. Right there on the top. It's at the top of my bag. I can open up. It's right there, easy to access. In here, I just keep some miscellaneous items. I like to have a pair of mechanics gloves with me. I got a watch cap, travel towel, personal meds. Just use this over in Europe. Ankle wallet worked really good. Keeping copies of my passport, some extra cash and things like that in it. Power charger for overseas that's adaptable to whatever type of setups they have. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I was looking to scale down. I want to be able to be more mobile, move through crowds a lot more efficiently, whether I'm at the airport, someplace in the city, on a train, wherever I might be out in public. So that's why I transitioned to this. So this is the 511 RUSH12. Good backpack, highly recommend it. This is Art Dorse for the Gear Bunker. Like, subscribe, see us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and stand by for more gear reviews. Thank you.